Good afternoon, students. How are you doing? Trust you all are having a good day. Remember we looked at the skills in long jump in the last class, which I mentioned and explained them one after the other. Now, I expect your questions as you visit the lesson again and again. In today's topic, we have to look at the facilities and equipment in long jump. So what are the facilities and equipment in long jump? Number one, we have the runway. The runway is just the part where the athlete takes the run, that is approach run or run up, as it is called. It is 40 meters in length. This means that the athlete has to sprint, okay, or run through the 40 meters runway just to reach the takeoff board. Okay? In number two, we have the takeoff board. This is a rectangular board placed on the ground where the athlete steps on as he or she engages in the jumping activities. That is, as he or she finishes the approach run, the next step is to step on the board, then jump. Okay? Now, it can be made of wood or plastic. It has the length of 1.22 meters, while the width is 20 cm. Okay? It is placed close to the sand pit. That is a pit full of sand. Okay? Now, another one, we have the sand pit. I mentioned it before. This is a pit full of sand. Okay? Usually white sand. That is provided to give the athlete a soft landing. That is to prevent the athlete from getting injured as he or she completes the jumping process. That is, as he or she lands on the ground. Okay? Another one, we have the measuring tape. This is an equipment used to measure the distance covered by the athlete or the jumper. Okay? The measurement is taken from edge of the takeoff board to a place where the athlete's foot makes a mark on the ground. Okay? Next, we have the whistle. We all know whistle is used to signal the athlete to take their turns during the activity, okay? That is the jumping process, okay? Another one, we have the rake. This is used to smooth or level the ground after each jump, okay? This is done to avoid injury and to avoid confusion, okay, when the measurement is taken. Another one, we have the players' materials. That is, those materials worn by the players. That is, the athletes during the jumping activities. This includes the vest. We have the shorts. Okay? We also have the bib number. I've explained bib number several times. Then we also have the sports shoe. Band is also accepted in sporting activities. That is hairband and the wristband, because they don't contain any metal. Okay? Now we also have the flag. This is used to indicate whether the jump is valid or invalid. We have the red flag that is used to indicate foul jump, while the white flag is used to indicate fair jump. And when the jump is fair, measurement is taken. Okay? Lastly, we have the recording materials. Okay? Recording materials are materials used in recording information of the athletes, including their scores in each game. Then, we also have the scoreboard, depending on the level of the event. Okay? Several times I told you that the scoreboard is used in recording the scores of the athletes. In the next class, we are going to talk about the rules and the regulations in long jump. Okay? So, have a nice day and see you in the next class. Goodbye.